The delivery guy only helped an elderly lady carry her luggage, yet he ended up as a suspect in a girl's murder. Despite his desperate pleas in court, the prosecutor produced an autopsy report containing his bodily fluids, confirming his guilt. Faced with the reality of being labeled a murderer, the man grew increasingly distraught, ultimately crying out helplessly that he wasn't the killer. Why was he identified as the murderer? What secret lay hidden behind this? Mike was a diligent delivery driver with a passion for gardening. This hobby made him an expert on plant care. It was precisely this interest that led him to meet a beautiful girlfriend. They planned to open a flower shop together. So to save more money, Mike began working even harder delivering food. But the events of that day changed his life. First, while rushing down the stairs, he spotted a potted plant baking in the sun. Out of kindness, Mike moved it aside and thoughtfully left a note advising the owner on proper care. Then, after completing his next delivery, he encountered an elderly woman pulling a suitcase. At her request, he pulled the suitcase across the street for her. Later that evening, he unexpectedly found a cell phone. The owner asked Mike to return it, offering 300,000 won as a reward. Upon hearing the reward, Mike tossed his trash into a bin and sped off on his motorcycle to the meeting spot. But when he arrived, he discovered it was just a bridge tunnel. Fortunately, the owner called and instructed him to simply place it in a phone box. Mike put the phone in the box and indeed found the 300,000 won reward inside. At first, he thought this was just a lucky windfall, but unexpectedly, the next day, police stormed into his unopened flower shop and arrested him. News of the delivery rider's murder caused an uproar. Media swarmed outside the police station, demanding answers. Why did Mike kill this woman? Mike looked utterly bewildered. He kept insisting he hadn't committed murder and had no idea what had happened. But the police seemed to have sufficient evidence and didn't believe a word of his defense. Soon, the day of the trial arrived. The defense attorney presented information to the judge, stating that based on the complete chain of evidence, his client had no opportunity to commit the crime. What seemed like a chance for exoneration was shattered by the prosecutor's counterargument. First, surveillance showed Mike had visited the victim's complex while delivering food on the day of the crime, but footage revealed he lingered there unusually long. The prosecutor pressed him, why the extended stay? Suddenly, Mike recalled moving a potted plant to free up space, a flimsy excuse. He still recounted it. The prosecutor didn't respond immediately, instead pressing him further. Why was he seen hurriedly dragging a box nearby? It turned out the camera only captured him, not the elderly woman. Then the lawyer produced a piece of evidence. The box was actually a body bag, bearing only Mike's fingerprints. Hearing this, Mike froze in shock before he could process it. The lawyer abruptly demanded, why did he possess the victim's phone?
핸드폰이요? 아니요, 저는 핸드폰 안 갖고 있었는데요. 정말.
This series of events left Mike reeling. It seemed too coincidental to be true. Regardless, he insisted he found the phone and eventually returned it to its owner. The lawyer then projected another surveillance clip, but he pointed out this location was merely dozens of meters from the dumping site. He pressed Mike, how did he return the phone? Seeing Mike begin to stammer incoherently, the lawyer produced fresh evidence, the crime scene itself. Then his girlfriend suddenly spotted a bracelet at the scene, one she recognized instantly. When the lawyer presented the lab report, even his girlfriend stopped believing him. Finally, the lawyer delivered the fatal blow. No one in the entire building kept potted plants. Could he have imagined it all? Thus, Mike was convicted of murder, facing an endless prison sentence.